And we are live. No. I should be on this. Hey, we got one person in here. I'm trying to find me on YouTube here. I can't find me. Let me see. Hey, Zeus, how you doing? You made it. I can't find me over here.
Can't find what?
Me. Who's that? What you up to, Zeus? Hey, Barb, how you doing? How y'all doing tonight? Yeah, this will help me see that thing better.
Oh, you gotta turn your thing off.
What thing? Oh. Kamala, how you doing? It says for me to ask you all a question. What do you guys want me to ask you? What you got? You guys can ask me questions too. So we got Zeus, Barb, Kamala. We got all kinds of people coming in. Hit those likes, everybody. There's, it says 6 in here and 2 likes. Yeah, I got a phone on and a computer on. I got another phone laying beside me here, Zeus. I'm doing the same as you. That's funny. But the reason we ain't using the camera or the computer thing is we ain't got a. We broke the cord that went from the camera to the computer. Good evening, Kathy. How you doing? I know you do, Barbara. A lot of y'all do. I know Judy does too. She should be in here too if she's not asleep. But so what are we going to talk about tonight? Hellfire, how you doing? I messaged Adam and let him know I was in here. He called me earlier and asked me if I was doing one. And I said, yeah. So he is up and around. He's still above ground. That's a good thing. It is because we get kind of worried by him when we don't hear from him for a while. Oh, because you got 2 phones? That's cool. We used to do things like that in prison where both of us would have if we both had a stereo, we'd set them up and play the same music at the same time.
Make it louder.
Huh?
Make it sound like it's louder.
All right. Yeah, or I had my partner in there. He was good with electronics, and he'd hook up speakers up everywhere, and put extra speakers here and there. And it's a wonder he never got in trouble for that. But because anything you alternate in prison is contraband. Some prison, if you even put engravings on your cup, they'd consider it contraband.
If you use a jar for a cup, it's contraband. I got
Yeah.
in trouble for that.
Yeah. You know, they can tell you they can take something if it's empty, you know, so I always left a little bit of coffee in my, like coffee jar. But, you know, every prison is different. Barb saying hi, Mindy.
Hello.
She's pretty excited about taking that trip in January.
Well, our trip is more like late January and through February. You know, like I was talking with my mom, that by the time we get to Florida, it'll be February.
Hey Wesley, how you doing, bud? Good to see you, man. So, I just made a short earlier because somebody was saying, you know, in Missouri, I can't speak on other prisons, but Kamala is saying hi too. You hear me, honey?
Mm-hmm. Acapella.
But huh?
You do.
Yeah, she's kind of new. Your anniversary is February 21st. That'll probably be about the time we'll be in there, huh?
No, we'll probably be back home by then.
Oh, you think so?
Maybe.
Yeah,
That's almost the end of February.
yeah. But somebody made a comment because I did a short on Christmas gifts in prison in Missouri. You know, Joyce Meyer Ministries. That's where they hand out bags of candy and goodies and shampoos. You know, seems like we always got the shampoo, the Suave shampoo that was a strawberry scented, and you know, I wasn't putting that in my hair.
Strawberries and cream.
Yeah, I wasn't putting that in my hair. I'd give it away. I'd find somebody, you know. This one guy said, "Well, I got apple. I'm not too crazy about having apple in my hair either." And but anyway, this guy commented. He said they shouldn't be getting anything that's going to cost taxpayers. I said this ain't costing it. I made another short responding to his comment. It's not costing the taxpayers. It's coming out of Joyce Meyer Ministries. And besides, you're complaining as a taxpayer, you should be worried about those who have loved ones in prison. They have more right to complain than anybody because they're getting screwed over by the phone companies, which is owned by the prison anyway.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like Securus and what's the other one, GTL or something that's for the other prisons. But I know it was something GLT or something. The one that charged us like a bunch of stamps, remember? Or for for Andrew.
Yeah. No, that was JPay. That was JPay because Florida costs more to send messages.
Yes, see Michael Kuhn here. He says GTL is the worst. He's right. Yeah, it seemed like it was worse. Securus is bad.
I think GTL may have been the one that I had to do this weird website.
Yeah.
And I got to pick out everything.
Right. That's right, Barb. Everybody deserves a Christmas gift.
I don't know. He's been in so many different ones. They all kind of blend together.
You're absolutely right, Kamala. There are people in prison who got framed. There's people in prison who are innocent. Yes, it is like pulling teeth to get a refund. That includes Securus too. Securus is the same way, Michael. But yeah, you know, you got people in there. All they got is crimes for being a drug addict. No other crimes, and they're doing almost as much time as those with more serious charges. And basically, you're saying addiction is a crime. It shouldn't be a crime, man. That just baffles me.
Overcharges. That's Andrew. They fucking
Yeah.
charged his ass way too much.
Yeah, exactly. And they're treating addiction like it's a crime, and that just blows my mind. Yeah, yeah, and there were. You're right about that, Barb. But like I told you before, Barb, I don't consider myself one of those. I know you do, and I appreciate that, and I thank you for that. But I was a 17-year-old kid, and when my parents wouldn't listen to me, a retired cop wouldn't listen to me. I took matters in my own hand. I was scared.
When I was in prison, there was way too many females in there for just defending themselves.
Yeah, like she said, there's a lot of females in prison that was just in there for defending themselves, from domestic violence and just and they get charged. Right, exactly, Zeus. He had 40 years, and he's only out. Remember this, Zeus. Chad is only out because of Trump. Well, Zeus, I know you don't blame me, but I blame myself sometimes.
My Uncle Steve got 3 17-year counts running consecutively because he fell asleep at a stop sign in his car.
3 17-year?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Well, he did also have liquid ether in his car.
Oh, yeah. You told me about that, yeah.
They charged him with a mobile meth lab.
Right.
But it wasn't, it was all he had was ether.
Yeah, it's a heck of a race this year, Kamala. I believe they did too, but I don't talk about that too much, Michael, on here because, it just starts a bunch of hate. You'll have guys arguing back and forth. That's true, Barb. I can't deny that there is a target on his back. But we all know it's, Dolly, how you doing? I think I might have missed one of your lives, and if I did, I'm sorry about that. Mark needs to let me know these things. Hey, you gonna hit the heart there? Did you hit the heart?
I did. I've done it 3 times now. I'm doing it again there.
Oh, there it goes. Yeah, there went the heart. I don't think they will, Kamala. I think they're just going after I think they're just mainly wanting Trump. That's who they're really wanting. They got a few of those guys on December 6th, but they didn't get a lot of time either. They shouldn't have got any. Oh, it's good to see you too, Dolly. If somebody comes in here and starts ragging on you guys, we'll have to have somebody get rid of them because don't say I didn't warn you. Yeah, some got 30 years, but they ain't gonna do the full 30 years, Kamala. But they shouldn't even be in there at all. I mean, they might have a few months maybe. There's Mark. You're a blind, pretty little... What? I can't say some of the words you're putting on there. Oh, are they, Michael? Hey, Judy, how you doing? Was you napping, Judy? I think Judy was napping. Oh, it's the old David Allen Cole song? Yeah, it doesn't surprise me coming from David Allen Cole.
inappropriate singers there is.
And he's the most vulgar there is. You notice the other country singers don't even consider him. A lot of the older ones don't consider him country.
Country shouldn't be vulgar.
No, shouldn't. Hey, Judy, you was trying. You wasn't able to get a nap in. I'm sorry to hear that. You didn't get your afternoon nap. She usually gets an afternoon nap in, you know, sometime or another.
I didn't get one today either.
Yeah,
I just slept in.
I didn't either. Yeah, I could have went to sleep this afternoon. I didn't though. Hey, Gary. Well, I appreciate that, Gary.
Why are we supposed
Do I have great nephews and nieces? No. No, I don't believe I do.
Not yet.
But,
You want to tell them what it would be?
no. He runs with the Outlaws MC. Oh, does he really? I didn't know that. Hey, did you know that? I heard today that Vanilla Ice stole that song "Ice Ice Baby" from Queen.
Oh, that's not new.
I didn't know that.
It was not new news.
I did not know that. All right, I understand, Gary. You stay safe too. It's raining here. Judy, is it raining where you're at?
And he didn't steal it. He sampled it. There's a difference.
They said he stole it and then ended up buying it.
Sampling it is not stealing.
Well, if
People
I go
do
in,
it all the time.
if I go into the store and sample something and don't pay for it, that's stealing.
That's different.
Oh, not Queen, David Bowie. Oh, they were saying Queen today, Michael Kuhn. Wrong club, Zeus. Oh, she's talking about the motorcycle club. There's a song written about country not being vulgar. I think it's by the judge. Maybe it's. That's right, a pun. We like being punny. It's raining in Portland, Oregon. Hey, I got a friend up there in Oregon. Penny.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, all right. I see. I think it was a Queen Bowie song, Under Pressure. Oh. But I didn't even know that, you know. I just know back in the 90s, they would not stop playing that dang song. Ice, ice, baby.
The only part that's stolen is the dun 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 dun.
Oh, it's just
Dun,
part of
dun,
the
dun,
music.
Dun, dun, dun.
Judy says, if I sample a grape and it's sour, I'm not paying for it. Oh, angels. Barb says, angels. It does, Kamala. Music, it does heal the soul. But I think that Harvey's location is Missouri. Thanks for being here, Dave. I was wanting to go back to something that somebody said up here. I can't remember what I was going to say. Oh, it was Mark. He was talking about country not being vulgar. It was Hank Jr. and Kid Rock. And Hank Jr. was telling Kid Rock in the song, in country music, we don't use the F word.
That's not true nowadays.
You won't hear Hank saying it, or any of them older ones.
There's one song that says, "You're a fucking bitch," and I hope you do that.
It wasn't by Hank Jr.
No, I think it's by Jelly Roll. But he's country.
Oh, he's always doing concerts or like Bike Week. I like some of his music, but I don't consider it country. so much. You know, I mean, it's got country sound. You know, it's a guitar and all that, but it's just say I'm glad I didn't talk to some of my angel friends here. James McCoy. Yeah, James. I got a partner in Licking. He said it's getting bad there too. He said it's even getting bad in like all the housing units. It used to be just 5 and 6 houses going off, but now it's all the housing units. I don't know nothing about the bikers too much. I agree, Kamala. My buddy Kirby used to do a lot of tattoos for the outlaws down there in Florida. Man, I think he meant buddy.
I was gonna say I think that word's supposed to be buddy.
Yeah, buddy, yeah.
Probably autocorrect.
Yeah, state raised until I turned 18 for a while. Well, I was state raised until I turned 18, and they still kept me in the state pen. Let the dog shut up. It's because they're in
Left me
everybody.
for a second.
I think they're. It's because nobody's in there with them. You know. The truth is, Mark. Come here. Come here. One of you guys get up here. Lot. I didn't know you went to Sturgis, Judy. I can't imagine Judy being at Sturgis. Oh, there you are. Get up here where they can see you. See? You want to look at the phone? Look at the phone. Right there. We didn't get any. They had some in northern Missouri, but we didn't get any snow, Zeus. I mean,
We got a few flurries. Not
a
much.
few. She said she'd been up there 2 times. You know, these dogs whine when there's nobody around them, man. They just gotta have attention.
Oh my gosh! I just bought that toilet paper.
All right, get it. Yeah, Mark, I think you sneak up on him.
Get in here. There's a roll of toilet paper all over the living room.
Oh,
I guess it's my fault for not closing the bathroom door.
Sturgis beer. Yeah, you sneak up on him. I don't think I've heard of the Casting Crowns, Tashanka.
I guess I should clean it up.
Oh, really? You ran with bikers, Kamala? Wow. Well, see, Judy, she's a grandmother too. And she went to Sturgis. She said twice. Yeah, your dog's barking. It was the daughter of the one you saw on the camera here. It looks like her dad, not her mom. I think we left. I think Kathy left. Anybody hasn't hit that like, hit that like. Let's get the likes going. Has it already been 27 minutes? Are you kidding me? Oh, that's great, Barb. A great grandmother, man. Wow. I never would have.
say hi to your stream.
All right.
Hi.
I'm probably the only one that didn't run around with bikers, Mark. My Dax. And Judy dated a biker. I knew a couple bikers in prison. And when I first got to the walls, for some reason, it didn't matter what race you looked at. Whites or black, they all looked the same. The whites all had long hair and big beards, except for a few people. Like me, I had a mullet. And the blacks all had like these afros. Lost Highway does got a good message to it. Back in the 70s. Back in the 70s, I was a little bitty kid. I was born in 70. My favorite Hank Williams Sr. song is Lost Highway. Yeah, it does have a good message to it.
I was negative 13 in 1970.
Yeah. I went in and I got arrested in November of 1987. Got to prison in 88, and I got out in November of 2016. I got arrested November 19th of 87. I got out November 18th of 2016. It's like 29 years to the day. Like they planned it like that.
I don't know what I missed when I looked up the room, but can I make a comment to the Hank Williams Senior thing?
Yeah, because we was talking.
There's no good Hank Williams Senior songs.
Yes, there is.
No, he's horrible, slurring, drunk.
It doesn't mean his songs weren't good.
Yes, his songs, he sang them drunk.
It doesn't matter. I'm talking about the songs themselves. Just because you hate them.
When other people sing them, yes, they're good. He's a good songwriter.
Hmm. Just like George Jones is.
Mhm.
George Jones is one of the best songwriters ever was.
As long as you don't sing them.
It doesn't matter. He's one of the best. Nobody can take that away from. Even Sawyer Brown said that. He went in 1992, did a fraction. Zeus wrote in the club for 8 to 9 years. Oh, we're just talking about prison and different things, bikers and stuff. Jeff, Dave, I went to prison in I got arrested in 1987 for shooting my brother's abuser. George Jones and Merle Haggard, that's right.
Merle Haggard's good. George Jones, just like Dwight Yoakam, both make me want to stick needles in my ears.
That's the way I feel about Vince Gill and Dwight Yoakam.
It's like nails on a chalkboard.
And I never said that Vince Gill didn't have good songs. I'm saying he can't sing. He's got, and it's not even that. He's got this weird voice.
Just like you don't like the voice from Rascal Flatts either.
No, I don't. I didn't when they first started. I didn't even like their music. Yep. I have met Mark twice. It was an honor and it was fun meeting him. The old crappie hole. What was it called? It was just called the crappie hole, right?
Probably.
Yeah. And then the second time we went, well, I don't really like talking about that except for seeing Mark and Eric Oh, she is. We just differ on Kamala. We just differ on music. She there's certain people she don't like, and
Oh, I just like debating with him.
yeah, she likes giving me. She likes aggravating me.
The music he likes is completely different than the music I like.
Not all of it. Some of it.
You hate heavy metal, and that's what I listen to.
They ain't all you listen to.
Just because I compromise and listen to the less heavy stuff when you're around.
Oh, like Pam Tillis. You, don't tell me you used to sing along with that.
I didn't say I didn't like country. I didn't like
She-
old country.
Pam Tillis is old country.
80s is not old.
Thank you.
Now the 60s and 70s is old.
Thank you. The 80s is not old. Thank you.
I have to say that I was born in the 80s.
Every marriage does a lot of work. We're just giving each other flack. But we do. There is some music that we like the same, but there's some that we don't. You know, we just agree with. I don't like that. Well, some of it I do. Some of that heavy metal I do. Just that there's a couple of them that you listen to that I don't know what's going on there.
You know, like Slipknot or Limp Bizkit.
What'd Dolly say? I missed something Dolly said. I belong to the Ronald McDonald Hamburger. McChickens and McMacs that have, yeah, of course they do. With Dolly, with me, it's chocolate. Mindy's got to keep the chocolate away from me.
Mm-hmm. Gotta keep it under lock and key.
She does. She's got to keep the chocolate. I mean, she's got to hide it from me. That is no lie. You put chocolate down in front of me and just set it there, that's a mistake. It really is. Isn't it, Mindy?
It's like putting a steak in front of a hungry dog.
Well, or in front of me, too. I like a steak, too. So me and the dogs will be fighting over the steak. Yeah, I go nuts. You know, me and Mindy's niece. Yeah, right. Like Dolly said, put that steak in front of me. Me and Mindy's niece went down to Casey's and they had this giant chocolate bar, almost as tall as I was.
Y'all didn't repack it.
It's not funny. I like. Yeah, see. Kathy says she likes milk chocolate, but she don't like. I eat it all, Kathy. I like all chocolate. And oh, I'm just now seeing it. I guess Mark just now heard that about the unique rabbit thing. Oh, that's cool, Kamala. That's cool. It's actually, I believe it's more than that. I believe it's just doing everything together.
You didn't finish your story.
Yeah, but anyway, me and her niece go down there, and there's this giant candy bar, you know, chocolate bar, almost as tall as me was. It's about 5 foot, I guess. And so we decided we was going to buy it, but it ends up being a bunch of little bitty.
Normal size candy bars, like 20 normal size candy bars.
Yeah, I think it was more than that, but either way, it was a bunch of little ones, and we was pissed. We was mad. Yeah, this.
It said it on the packaging. You just read. Just like you tell me every time I accidentally get something with ginger in it.
Look, it was a big chocolate bar, and I didn't see nothing on there except I just saw a big chocolate bar. Ruby chocolate, Kamala says. I don't think I've.
Ruby chocolate?
Yeah, I don't think I've had that. Tell me, Mindy, about. Well, tell all of us about the ruby chocolate. She says it's kind of new, I think. It's pink and organic. I'm not sure how that works. I don't know. But did you guys see the Temu video sponsor video that we did today? Oh, I know Kathy has. My wife and I have 28 years in this work because we did it the way God intended to be. That's right, Mark. I mean, Mark, you and Amy, you guys got a beautiful love story going.
It got me curious.
Yeah, well, when I steer off the road, Mark, I usually end up running into something. Oh, she says it's just a new chocolate bean that is pink and tastes like passion fruit. And she's, oh, Kathy's filling up her cart and she's not done yet. All right, I guess I'm back. I guess. You guys hear me? She says at most health food stores.
Yeah, I found it on here. I don't know if I would like passion fruit flavored chocolate.
Been married 25 years. That's awesome. But anyway, I listened to a lot of rock in the 80s, and then I got into, I was a silly of mine got me into kind of a little bit of heavy metal. So I listen a little bit. I even like classical music.
I don't know. If I want to get a chocolate bar, it costs $8. That's expensive.
Yeah, I think Judy's been married to Roy twice. But, you know, they're a good couple. Yeah, you're right. We've already been on here 40 minutes. That's crazy, man. We've been having a good time here. It doesn't seem like we've been here. Been 40 minutes. I love all types of music. Yeah, I like classical music too, Mark. But Mark is right when he's talking about all types of music. If you're ever in a vehicle with him, anything you say or he says can make him think of a song and he'll just start singing. Yeah, I like Mozart, Beethoven, Waylon, Hank, Motley Crue. I even like some of the modern country, although not a lot. And some of the modern, I guess you could call it rock. I've listened to a lot of 60 music too. If it's good music to me, it doesn't matter what time period it's in to me. The one that really gets me always that 1940s one. My boyfriend's back, and yeah.
I love that song when I was little.
I was with your ex 2 years and and got married. That was my wow. That wasn't very long.
Speaking of that song, if you listen to the words and of what message it has, that's a messed up song.
The 60s and 70s, in my opinion, the best decade for music. A lot of real good stuff came out of that time period. I'll say that they did too. But the 80s had a lot of good music too. Yeah, I don't like Taylor Swift either. Never have. I really haven't. You know.
I like her songs when other people sing them.
I don't know what song she has.
There's a couple heavy metal bands that sing Taylor Swift songs that are better than heavy metal.
I don't know what song she hit. After I heard that first song of hers, I can't even remember what it was. Anytime I hear her getting ready to sing, I
Is it Shake It Out,
change the channel. I change the station or channel or whatever. I do not. I'd rather hear Tear in my beer than hear her. I would.
No, I'm laughing at what Smokey first wrote.
Oh, Kathy says she's like it, Shake It Off. I don't like any of her songs. Well, I don't know because I just don't listen to her. You know.
clone. She's an Illuminati clone, huh?
Yeah, she might be. You never know. She might be.
The theory is she is a clone of the the leader of the original leader of the Illuminati.
Oh, really? I didn't.
She looks like her.
Oh, really? Long-haired, freaky people need not reply. I don't think I've heard that song. But yeah, Mindy was just telling me about her being a clone. I didn't know that, you know. But you know, there's a lot of people, singers and celebrities, especially celebrities that's involved in the Illuminati and all that.
See, the thing is the Illuminati may not have existed, you know, when they say, but it does now because of all the famous people making it exist.
Oh, it existed for a while. It's just like that. What's
No,
the?
like they say that Illuminati's existed for 10,000 years.
Oh, I don't think it's.
I
been
don't
that
think
long.
that's true. I think it's just recently, maybe the last 50 years.
Singing that song. It's all about the bass. It's all about the bass. Chuck's radio station. Totally. I know you're being serious, Kamala. I think the name was Signs. Hear a sign. What's that song that goes? Signs.
Signs everywhere.
Where's signs? Yeah. Yeah. Hellfire just said the same thing. Signs. Signs everywhere. Yeah. Signs everywhere. Sign. Yep. Well, I'll tell you something, Mark. I never really cried in prison, not publicly, until my brother passed, and I just didn't care then. If somebody had a problem with it, I would put peace in them. But those guys from Newburgh, they blocked off the lower yard of Algoa and let me go down there. And they wouldn't even let the guards go down there. But the guards understood, you know, when they told them what was going on. It's been raining here. It's been rainy all day, but it started raining hard tonight, Judy. Yeah, I think it's all part of the same thing, really. Is it long-haired, freaky people need not reply? I think that's part of the sign song, isn't it? Man, my eye is itching. I don't know why. They say when your eye itches and somebody's coming. Creedence Clearwater? I'm not sure about that, Kamala. Yeah, there's a bunch of guys from my hometown that they cut off the lower yard and you know, blocked the entrance to the lower yard and wouldn't let nobody down there. And I went down there by myself, man. The only time in 29 years I bawled like a baby in broad daylight was the 5-man electric man, I think. Man, what is wrong going on with my eye?
I just googled it. It said 5-man electric band.
Mindy says you're right, Mark. It was the 5-man electric man.
Electric band.
Electric band. You got me confused there, Mark. Yeah. Barb said, she said it, 5-man electrical band.
Excuse me.
Hank Jr. sings about the Bayou too.
You know what? Now I got that stupid I saw the sign come in my head.
Yeah. Man, my eye will not stop itching, man. What's that song that Hank Jr. sings about the Bayou? Way down yonder in the Bayou country, dear old Louisiana. It's where my cage baby lives, the fairest one in the land. Oh yeah, sitting on the dock of the bay. That was uh,
Y'all sing songs that are too old for me to know.
no, they ain't. You say you listen to songs from the '80s. Well, that is, I think, kind of old. But my favorite Christmas song, "Still a Knock, High Like a Knock." Do you know that?
Silent
Silent
Night.
night, holy night.
It sounds weird when you say it in German.
That was the original version of it, was in German. Auf Deutsch. Uh, yeah, you're right about that, Mark. He didn't give us tear dogs not to use them, but man, he could actually stop my eye from itching though. It's starting to bug me. Good old sitting on the dock of the bay. Yeah, that was one of Kevin's favorite songs in prison. My buddy Kevin Hoppy, he loved that song. He had it on a cassette.
I don't know that one.
Oh, they ain't gonna call me a Nazi. But yeah, it's my favorite song. It's a beautiful song, and I didn't do it justice singing in German a while ago. That's why I didn't finish it, because I'm not a singer. But you guys need to go to YouTube and look up the German version of it and listen to it. It's beautiful.
Why do Germans get bad rap in America?
I didn't know they could rap.
That's not what I meant. Get a bad name.
Oh, it's because
if you say anything in German, you're a Nazi.
Right, I know. We just said the name, YouTube. We weren't calling ourselves that. That's funny. But yeah, that's got to be my favorite song. My second favorite one is Drummer Boy. Little Drummer Boy. What is it called?
Yeah, Little Drummer
Yeah,
Boy.
Little Drummer Boy.
My favorite one is Mary Did You Know, sang by the Pentatonics.
Oh, did you, Barb? That's awesome. No, I haven't heard it, Mark. Sung in Cherokee. But I did hear a song the other day, because I was trying to find your channel and I couldn't find it for some reason. My brother passed 8 months before I got out of prison, Jeff. What was it? What was the official cause of death?
Heart attack due to undiagnosed liver cancer.
Heart attack due to undiagnosed liver cancer?
Liver cancer.
Yeah. Mary, did you know? I've heard that one too. Yeah. Yeah, you know what one I'm talking about, don't you, Mark? Me oh my oh, we're having son of a gun we're having fun on the bio. Yeah, that's it. But the one I was thinking of by Hank Jr. was, I think it's called Cajun Baby. Mary, Did You Know is a beautiful song, but I don't know it too well. I never did go caroling, Kamala. We lived way out in the country.
I was forced to in the church when I was a kid.
We Three Kings is a good one too. Several Bells, that's right, Judy. Oh yeah, I forgot Jeff's down there in Florida too. Finally warming up there. It hasn't been cold, has it? I don't think it's been cold down there, do you?
What, in Florida?
Right.
My mom said it was last week. It just now got warm.
I'm just giving Jeff and Barb a hard time. I'm just teasing because I know that they're used to warm weather, and so when it gets a little, what's nice to us is cool to them, you know.
Our warm right now is her cold.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. 80 degrees today. That's what Barb said. She said 80 degrees. Yeah. That's almost hot. That's almost where I start having trouble breathing. It just about 10 degrees more and I'd be having trouble breathing. Yeah. Way down yonder on the Chattahoochee, that's by Alan Jackson. Yeah, Alan Jackson. That's what Mark just said. That's right, Mark. Mark knows them. He knows all them songs. You can't, Kathy, you can't start singing a song without Mark getting in on it. He knows them all. It says, my phone says 2 in here, but I know there's more than 2 in here.
There's more than 2 commenting.
Yeah, I know. I was born in Fort Lauderdale, subtropical weather growing up. Yeah. So have you ever been out of Florida, Barb? Yeah, I remember that one too, Mark. You start walking your way and I'll start walking mine, and we'll meet in the middle.
Underneath that pole,
Yeah. Yeah. Who was it that sung that song? And no, it was a younger guy. Well, he was young at the time. Your mother's ashes were spread in Florida Keys. She had a timeshare where she'd love to go there every year. Oh, wow, Mark. My eye finally stopped itching, man. I'm glad. Been in Niagara Falls in Canada. Huh?
Big in the middle.
Yeah, down in Rio. Hey, John, how you doing, man? Yeah, I'm doing the best I can. I can't really complain, really. Grandmother got ran over by a reindeer. You've never seen snow? Oh, man. Everybody's got to see snow sometime or another. But yeah, Jeff, I like that song too. Grandma got ran over by a reindeer. That's funny.
I wish I could never see snow again.
Huh?
I wish I could never see snow again.
Don't say that.
Yes.
No. I never been to Niagara Falls. We went to the Grand Canyon. I thought it was going to be a whole ice center and astonishment at what incredible artists. Oh yeah, it does change. Judy says she's seen 6. I'm seeing 4 now. Barb says 70 degrees is too cold for her. Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, I agree with Kamala. Snow is a gift from God. Especially white, fresh snow, you know, that's just falling.
You know, everybody has their own opinions on what is a gift.
But you know something here? Tell me why you hate snow. It doesn't make it colder.
No, I hate snow because it's dangerous. Every time I have wrecked my car, it's been on snow.
No, it's been probably on ice. Ice is dangerous.
No snow.
15 years in Arizona, and we were saying when we moved back to St. Louis. Oh, does it? It thins, huh? Right, Barb. Can't say she ain't wrong. Barb says sun is also a gift from God. That's true. If I were in a school playground with a chomo, what would you say to them? That would not be a good thing. I probably wouldn't say anything. But it would not be a good thing for me to be there with them. I'm just going to put it like that. Seven people here. I see 8 now, Kamala. I'll let you know when we're having snow in Missouri too, Barb. You can come up here.
Well, if a chomo was on the schoolyard, I wouldn't say anything to me. Sorry, I just call the cops and all of
Well, you know,
send their asses back where they belong.
I might have to, Zeus, bite your tongue. Yeah, you got 2 phones on. Yeah, sometimes, Judy. Sometimes we get in December too. Let us know. She said. She said it's too cold for her old bones. But we want you to see snow, Barb. We want you to see snow.
Wait, she lives in northern Florida and she's never seen snow?
I guess not. Yeah. For some reason, Mark, you're that comment. You just made a comment about Diamond Reel. I said something about that. What was it, about 10? You did about 10 minutes ago
What?
about the Diamond Reel thing.
Yeah.
He's just now answering it. I think he's behind. Oh, she said she wasn't raised up there in northern Florida.
Oh, okay.
Oh, all right.
Live up there long enough, you'll see snow. It will snow.
Right. Anyway, guys, I've been on here an hour, and I think I'm going to get off here. I thank you guys for showing up. I love each and every one of you. You guys are wonderful. Oh, she moved to Northeast Florida because my hubby was in the Navy. Yeah, she did tell me about a Navy thing up there. All right, so I'll see you guys for the morning live, I guess, on Monday. I love you guys, and I'll see you then. You guys have a good weekend, and wherever you're at, try to enjoy the weather. Stay safe.